Gals and guys, this is Chris Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com, and this time out, I've been utilizing SharePoint for work. I actually built this site for myself. It's an information site with all the information I need for my current employment. This is I use this. No one else uses it. The place I work for is in the Stone Age. They still print paper. They still have manuals. So I built this. I built this for myself. So I bring that up to the fact that I've noticed a lot of changes in SharePoint, and as far as building a new site or a page. And I just wanted to go over those with you. I have many, many, many other SharePoint tutorials on how to set everything up. So check those out. But this is specifically just, we're going to see what type of changes that took place. So this is just a generic communication site that I started a million years ago when I first got Microsoft Office Online. Here's an article from my website. So I'm just going to transfer, as an example, this article over to SharePoint. So let's build a news page. And I'm not sure why they do that. I'm not like one of those old Dodgers that hate change. I actually like change, but some of the choices they made here are very odd. So for instance, you used to be able to pick a news page to build here, and you can't do that anymore. You just have to pick page or copy this page. We'll just do a new page, and it doesn't really matter what we pick here. We can change it later. So we'll just go blank and we'll create page. All right, and then we'll put a title in. So I'm going to go over and steal my title here and throw it here. So evil social media is not the downfall of Western society, as a lot of people may think. I don't have a problem with social media. A lot of people don't understand it and do, but that's a whole other video. All right, let's hit publish. All right, so once you publish, then this comes up. Very weird. Who would know? Who would know to do this until, you're looking all over for the news page, and then that's how you get it. It doesn't make any sense, but it's silly. But post as news on this site. So that's what we're going to do. And these are all pretty self-explanatory. Add page to navigation. I suppose we can do that. There it is up there, just to do it. I don't typically do news as in my navigation. Copy link to page, send to email via Engage, save page template. So none of that crap. All right, so now we have a news page. So if we go back to communication and we go into edits and we just grab wherever news is here. Where the hell is it? You see it? I don't see it. There's news. All right. So there it is right there. So it is a news page, and you can tell because there it shows up there. And I'll just republish. That's okay. And then we'll go back. All right. So that's the first step as far as that's concerned. Let's edit. Adding this is the same as it's always been. So let's just find an image, a banner to do that. And now they're over here. It used to be you just hit, this, and then you would go to stock images or upload your image. I mean, you can still do it that way, but you also have this, which they changed over here. So I don't know. I'm just going to go get a social media picture. So I'm actually going to Pexels, and I think it's the one that I used on my site initially. Yeah, I think that's the same one. So let me get rid of this. So Pexels is commercial-free images that you can use. And we'll download that. And then we'll just go over here and we'll click on here and we'll go upload. And there it is. And we'll add image. We've done this before in other tutorials, so this is nothing new for you. And you can just kind of adjust it to how you want it. Or you don't have to have an image. You can take that off as well. So there. Yeah, okay. So you just click on here, and then you can change all this stuff if you want. If you don't want it there, have it plain. All right, but I'll keep that like that for now. And I'll just update it. Okay, once this pops back up, we'll edit again. And I don't necessarily want comments, so I'm going to turn those off. And I don't necessarily need people to know who I am, so I can take that off, and then we can start here. So I'm just going to grab all this text. Now, because it's Microsoft, if you copy from like Word or Excel or SharePoint, it's gonna copy as what's formatted already. So what I typically do is I put it in a text program, because then it will unformat it, and then once you paste it in something else, you won't have it formatted. You'll just have it plain. So let's see if I can. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Actually, it's good here. It didn't give me any type of format, but typically that's what you do. If you want to lose format of something, you don't want to carry it over from one program for another. That's how you do it. Just throw it in a text program and then copy and paste it from there. But that's neither here nor there. That's just a little tip for you. But it didn't give me any type of previous formatting, so that's fine. All right, so there's that. And now it used to be when you built new sections, they used to be over here. Everything used to be over here. Now it's more like your typical content management system. Like most content management systems are now like this. They just have it right in the middle. So if you want a new section, as you can see, it says section, right? You just hit that, and then you can have how many columns you want. I'm going to do 2 for this one, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Actually, I'm going to do, and then if you want to change it, you just hit on this, and then you can go up here, and I think I want it this way. Okay, we'll do it that way, and I'll show you why in just a second. So let's go back here. So maybe I want my opening to pop out a little different. So I'm just going to click on here. I'm going to click on here. So this is something that's changed. All these colors. It used to be just 4 colors. You would pick a theme for your SharePoint, and then you'd get a choice of 4 colors. And now they added all these. Why they chose these particular colors, who the hell knows? If you're into CSS, if you're into HTML and everything, you could probably do your own, but I'm not going to get that. I've never done that for SharePoint. I probably could. It's never been worth it for me. I like it out of the box. It works for me. Maybe someday we'll do a tutorial towards that. So we can put anything here. Put a light green. So I'll just do this for poops and giggles. So that will be the opening of my article. And then this will be a new section. And in your section, you can add your parts. So in this particular one, I want to add text. All right, and then we'll just grab text from here. So books and literature, when they used to burn books because they were naughty. Any media, any new media, they used to, I don't know, fear it, or I don't know. People are screwy, I suppose. All right, there's that. And see how that formatted? Now, if you didn't want that formatted, and I'll show you, you just copy. And I'm going to leave it formatted. I just want to show you as an example. And then you paste it, and then you copy it, and then bring it back. Okay, and then it's no longer formatted. So that's why I do that. In this particular case, it doesn't really matter. So say you have that and you want to make a link out of it. So you just grab the text that you want to make a link out of. And then up here, you'll have hyperlink. And then I want to open it in a new tab. I don't want to open it in the same tab. I don't want people to leave my site. I don't want you to leave my site. This site, not this site. All right, and then we'll go there, and then I'll bold it. All right, And we got that. So let's get the picture. I'm going to grab the picture and just save image and save it. It's already book burning. And I go over here, click this, and we'll hit image. And we're going to upload this baby. There we go. Add image. And there we go. So I will update news and we'll take a look at it. All right, and there's our news site so far for our SharePoint. So go back into edit, and I want each part to be have a line through each part. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to do a new section. I just want to do one column for this particular section, and then I'm just going to put a divider, and then I'm going to make a new section, and then oops, I want a new section. No, now new section. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the same thing. All right, so we'll update. Now, something I do think is cool, which is still over here, if you go down, and it's got different templates for you. So if you just hit that, it just builds these templates for you, and you can just hit this, and there's a bunch for you to choose from. Make it very easy, very simple, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, as far as, let's go back to the front page. Let's just update news. I want to go back to the front page. So now, and this did this before. This is nothing new. Now you can see it grabbed the first picture from your news article to put there. Now, I've shown you this before too. This is nothing new either. But if you want to change that, you just go into edit and you want to go to page details. You can change this thumb and you can change the description, and it will change right here. I'm not going to do it, but you just change thumb and put in the one you want, and so forth and so on. And then with these, you can just duplicate these. Also, this is nothing new either. This has been out of the box forever since SharePoint's been around. Just to duplicate, you can duplicate this, and then just grab this and bring it down. And then we'll go to movies, everything you name it. People had something against, even comic books. Comic books. So ridiculous. People are ridiculous. Anyway, it's video games, now social media. That's what the article's about. It's not any different than any of the other things that I just listed to you. Someone always bitched about it. It was usually some religious person that bitched about it over the years. Didn't matter what type of media came along. It was bad. It was bad for you. Everything's bad for you. It's like today. They say, right, kids with social media, oh, it's rotting their brains. It's destroying, our youth. And they used to say the same thing about video games when I was a kid. They used to say the same thing about television when I was a kid. And you know what? They don't say anything about it anymore. And something else will come along after social media. And again, it will be rotting the kids' brains or whatever. So it's just silly. The whole thing's silly. There's nothing wrong with social media. It's just like anything else. It's how you utilize it and use it. So that's my bitch on that. It's just so silly. See? All right, so we go here. And then we upload that picture. I actually have a video based on this article. If you're interested, you can look for it. All right, so that's that article. And if you want to take a look at it, we can do this just to show you. And that's a plugin you can get. It's Go Full Page. It's called Go Full Page. So Go Full Page. So search Go Full Page, Chrome extension, and you can do the same thing. All right, and it shows you what it's going to look like so far. So there we are, just a simple news page for your SharePoint intranet site. And again, I use that plugin. See if I can pronounce it. Go Full Page plugin for Chrome. And then you can see completely what it's going to look like. So that's it, gals and guys. I just wanted to go through the new tools. They're not new tools. They're just kind of moved around, and new colors and things of that nature. The only thing I don't like is this. I don't know why they did this. It's so silly. Who's going to know where the news page is? Who's going to know how to get to the news page unless you just accidentally come upon it? But that's all right. All right, gals and guys, I appreciate you as always. Hopefully this helped you, these updates. Look for my other SharePoint tutorials. It will show you oodles and oodles of other information, how to use stuff. And I appreciate you as always. Please subscribe, share, like, hit the bell for updates and all that jazz. And I will catch you soon. Peace.